Good morning, everyone. Thanks again for coming back. Another video blog for you, or vlog, or however they want to call it. Yeah, this is quite an interesting one because it's never happened to me before, and it is possible that when you are on shift and you have your ambulance and you are driving, that this could be requested of you. So what happened the other night, or the other evening rather, is that we had a patient who was very ill with a fracture, an unstable fracture, and we had to get him from one hospital to another hospital. The trouble is we could not have him moved in a any sort of movement on his neck at all, because otherwise he would have expired. I think it was that bad. So what we did was he was already neck was already stabilized and everything else, and we got him from the bed of his hospital bed to the stretcher, all hands on deck on the hospital, which is fantastic. And then we had transport from the hospital to the new hospital. But the way we travelled was very interesting, because I was doing 15 to 20 miles an hour on blue lights to make it as stable as possible. So when you're on blue lights, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go like, 100 miles, and you wouldn't do 100 miles an hour, but super fast to get from one location to another. Sometimes slow is better because of whatever problem the patient has. So because he had an unstable fracture, we had to go really slow. So it was me driving. I've never done this before with such a critical ill patient, and my colleague had the good sense to ask our friendly neighbourhood police, traffic police, to help out, which they did do amazingly a good job. And we had one police car in front and one police car behind, and 15 to 20 miles an hour all the way for about a 10 mile travel. And what the police were doing is the first one was zoom ahead, stop traffic coming out from a junction, and then we would pass very slowly, and then the one behind would do the same to the right hand side. And it was amazing watching these guys move and stop traffic with their cars. The traffic police are just incredible, skillful drivers. They really are, and they knew what to do. I felt amazing as well, because it's almost like VIP or something going through this go through the roadworks. But most importantly, it was great for the patient, because he didn't feel a thing. There's some notoriously bad roads where we are, and potholes and roadworks and things like that. And on a normal car anyway, you'll probably feel those bumps. But if you imagine you have an unstable fracture and it's life and death almost, yeah, and you cannot go over those bumps at normal speed, let alone blue light speed. Yeah, that was amazing, and I was sweating here. I was really, really nervous, but we did it. We got the patient to the hospital correctly and safely, and the patient didn't really notice anything at all, which is fantastic. We got him to his bed, and yeah, it was brilliant. Really well versed travelling. The communication between the police and the ambulance was brilliant, and all for the best for the patient. Yeah, it was really, really good. So that was a fantastic experience for me. So like I said, if you're driving an ambulance and you have to do blue light, but they say slow down. You don't have to do 40-50 miles an hour. You can do 15, if not, can do less than that if you need to, on blue lights. And the police are there to help if need be. All right, well, that's my vlog today. I hope everyone's safe, drive carefully, and I will see you soon. Take care for now. Bye bye.